Well, I'm here with the most exciting video, luxury makeup video. I'm gonna review for you and demonstrate in natural daylight, which is what I'm filming in always for makeup videos, especially. It's my closet. Sorry, we're doing the demolition right now and we gotta paint it before the closet company comes and installs my closet, which is happening here in 2 weeks. You guys, I'm so excited. So we're actually doing the painting and the patching of the wall and all that stuff. So pardon all the, the ripped off crown molding thingy back there. I'm here with the most exciting video. I've got the Chanel holiday makeup collection, the makeup palettes. Oh my gosh, you guys, do I have a ton to tell you about these palettes, and do I have so many beautiful looks to do and show you how to use these palettes. I gotta tell you, I gotta give it to the Chanel's Comet Collective. I'll tell you more about all that in the video. So in here I've got the package. This is sent in the mail, by the way. My boutique didn't get it, so I had to order it from a different boutique. Here we go. The fashion boutiques didn't get this collection apparently. So anyways, so yeah, I've got in here all three of the Chanel holiday collection palettes right here, all three of them. I'm going to review them, do eye looks, demo eye looks right in natural daylight for you to see how to use these palettes and how these shadows perform. This is something on another level, you guys. I cannot wait to tell you. So let's jump right in. Hi my lovely people, welcome back to another fabulous luxury makeup video. In this video I'm going to review and demo the latest new Chanel holiday makeup palettes. 3 9-pan eyeshadow palettes were released for Chanel 2025 holiday, and I have all three of them. So let's take a look at them. Now I've got here 847, the Daring Muse, which is what I have on my eyes in this intro, but you will see many more looks. Okay, so there's Daring Muse, or the Daring Muse, 847, the Daring Muse. And then I have 849, the Space Traveler. I wore this to dinner last night. Oh my gosh, fabulous. And then I have here 848, the New Singular. This one is the majority matte palette, and yes, there are so many creative ways to use this one as well. So I'm going to start with the demos, and then at the end of the video I'm going to tell you all about these palettes and how they perform, like at the end of the video, my final thoughts. So let's jump right into the demo. All right, you guys, first we've got the 849, the Space Traveler. Okay, this is what I wore to dinner last night. Wait till you see this packaging, by the way. So there's a sleeve that comes off, and then there is this cardboard like component. Although I'm a little upset that there's no sleeve, a velvet sleeve for the palettes this year for whatever reason, because they're probably the larger palettes. But why can't you do a pouch, velvet pouch anyway, right? I mean, I liked the packaging until I saw that there is no velvet pouch covering each palette. Right here, it's a pretty large palette. So it says on the back the name of the palette. And then let me show you the gorgeous color story right here. You guys, this is a huge departure for Chanel from their norm. The boring old nude shades they used to do all the time, just nudes, nudes, and more nudes, and more nudes, and more nudes is what Chanel used to do. And thanks to the Chanel's, my hair is all over the place. Thanks to the new Comet Collective, who are in charge. It's a team of people in charge of doing the beauty, like makeup and all that. Thanks to them, we're getting so much more excitement from Chanel, like these stunning, colorful palettes for the holiday. You guys, are these everyday palettes? No, probably not. But are these fantastic, fabulous, out of this world for the holidays? Yes. Holiday time, going out, dinners, family gatherings, parties, holiday parties, Christmas parties. Yes, name it. This is what you want to be wearing. Absolutely. And let me show you, whoa, the swatches. And now, of course, you guys did a IG story swatching all of these. Obviously, go check it out when the palettes were brand new. Of course, I have just used all 3 of them, so they look used like they should. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Let me show you the rest of them too. So that's 5 of the 9, 5 out of the 9, and here are the rest of them. So let me show you on the 9 of my fingers there. Those are absolutely gorgeous. Last night to dinner I wore this shadow, this shadow, this shadow, and this shadow. I got this beautiful, like what do you call it, sparkling star kind of like look, a very smoky, beautiful sparkly blue shadow look with these shadows that's on this hand of mine. That's what I used last night to go out to dinner, and I used this one in the crease a bit, these 2 on the crease a bit. Got a full look from this palette. You can get a full eye look or several eye looks. You can actually get several eye looks from this palette. So you have 2 matte shadows here, actually 3. So you have a matte black, you have a tan, very good color for crease right here, that's matte, and this is also like a pinky nude, that's matte, and the rest of them are the shimmery, beautiful, sparkling ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them are sparkling out of the 9 shadows. You can get, like, you know, one type of look from these shadows, and then another one here and another one there. There's so many looks you can do with this. So let's just jump right into the demo. And I of course showed you the swatches that I did on the IG right there for you to see. You'll check out the full IG story on IG, obviously. So let's just jump right into the demo right now. So you guys, I started this look with this beautiful neutral matte shade in the crease, and then of course I went into that beautiful blue that has a kind of a black undertone, but with sparkly blue on top. So when it blends, it essentially gives you an instant smoky eye look with that shadow, because there is a matte black undertone to it that when you put it in your crease, so like the crease part will look black, but the other part will look shiny. So it's essentially you doing a smoky eye without taking any kind of effort to do it. Then I used that beautiful peacock blue right in the middle on my eyelid as well. And then I used that very beautiful, like light purpley lilac-y color, and I used that white that looks like a white, but it's actually a duo shift one that has a blue undertone, and it has several undertones, like mainly like a blue, slight starlight blue kind of undertone with like pearlescent shimmer. This look came out absolutely gorgeously, and then I used the matte black to line my eyelids, and then of course to give a slight bit of wing and a top liner with that matte black. It was an absolutely stunning look. I wore a black dress to dinner with this look, a long black dress. It looked absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning, you guys. I cannot even tell you enough just how well these shadows perform, these mattes. There is some kick up, but these mattes blend themselves. Like it was unbelievable. Like when I put them in the crease, they just kind of like blended itself. And with these shimmers, they deposit so well on the eyelid and stay all night. They have got just the right amount of sparkle to have a very glamorous night out look. I will say one thing though, if you have very oily eyelids like I do, you might want to wear an eye primer first before you put the shadows on, or like a MAC paint pot type of thing on top, underneath before you use the colors, because if you have oily eyelids, it's gonna eat away at those sparkly shadows. But even then, like, I didn't use any eye primer. Even then they lasted a long time. It started to, like, my oil started to peek through a little bit, but it wasn't so bad. Absolutely gorgeous palette. This is Space Travel Ladies, and I love this shade right there. It's a kind of like a greenish gold. So stunning. Oh my gosh, you guys, so many eye looks you can get with this. I only did one eye look per palette, but you can get a ton of eye looks with these. Whoa, beautiful quality. I just think these shadows were done in a very exciting way, and the quality is absolutely stunning. They kind of blend themselves out. Love, love, love. But you know, there's a little kick up, but there's no fallout. I didn't experience any fallout, but gosh, you guys, absolutely love it. Then we have this one. I'm gonna keep the one I'm wearing for last, so I'm gonna go with the next one, which is 848, the new Singular. Now this one doesn't at first look the most exciting because it's mostly matte shades, but guys, I'm here to tell you, take a look at the all matte eye look I got from this. This is the palette that you can use for things like foxy eyes, like all matte shadow eyes, like, which can be very sultry. I actually wear a similar look to this with all matte shadows from Estee Lauder, almost like every time I want to look effortlessly, you know, foxy, right? You can get like what you call the cat eye or foxy eye kind of looks very easily with this type of all matte shadows. These matte shadows are super, super, super pigmented without it being overly like in your face, and they blend themselves out. Okay, that is the most exciting thing about them. I'm telling you, look at this matte black, absolutely stunning, you guys. I'm gonna just swatch the matte ones first. So this is a 9-pan shadow palette, and out of the 9 shadows, 6 of them are matte. In this one, only 3 of them are shimmer. I'm gonna swatch all the matte ones first for you guys to see the quality of the matte shadows alone. I only have 5 fingers, but there are like, you know, 6 matte shadows here, but you get the idea. Look at that. I mean, I will pop my IG story here of me swatching these on the back of my arm. These are very beautifully pigmented, but not overly so, and they don't have a lot of kick up, and they blend themselves out. This shadow, actually no, not in this palette, but in the other palette, but even this is a cooler tone brown that's great for the crease. It just kind of like blend itself out. If you are a beginner at doing eyeshadows, don't you worry, they've got you. That's the thing about Chanel that I love the most, that their makeup, eyeshadows in particular, very like foolproof, and also you don't have to be a pro to do that, and also you can't easily overdo them. Even like such, like, I wouldn't say loud, such vibrant, out of the box, out of the norm type of palettes like this that Chanel make for holidays, you know, even though they're very glamorous and out there, they're still very easy to use, and they blend themselves, and you can't make it look gaudy. Like, you can't overdo them. It's just the way they blend, you know what I mean? So I don't know if I'm making myself very, very clear here. Sorry, my son's going nuts downstairs. He's running all over and making a lot of noise. If you hear him. That's him just being overly energetic right now. Okay, now I'm gonna swatch the only three shimmer shadows in there, which are nice. This one is a little bit of a challenge for, I guess, beginners in terms of figuring out the eye looks. So I did basically a foxy eye type of like smoky eye, but like foxy eye type of look with these shadows right here, these kind of neutral shadows right there, with a little bit of the black. So here's the eye look. So I used the the tan shade in the crease, and then I did the whole foxy eye liner with it, and then started blending inwards, lighter and lighter and lighter shades, as you know how you get a foxy eye look. So that's what I did with this palette, but that's not to say that you can't do many other eye looks with this palette. This is what I'll be using for mostly, like, again, foxy eye or smoky eye looks that's all matte, or what's the other word, like the cat eye looks, okay? Okay, so you can also do like another look with these green shadows there, with the neutral there, or you can do like a whole other one with the black and this, like the purple there. There's so many looks that you can get from this palette, but I wanted you to see an all matte type of shadow look. The only place I used shimmer in this look was like in the inner corner and under the brow bone, but it was all matte otherwise. So I kind of wanted to show you guys like an all matte type of very sultry look with this. Very easy to do because the shadows sort of like blow themselves out, like blend out by themselves. So finally we have this palette right here, 847, the Daring Muse. It is what I have on my eyes in this video. Let me show you the inside. This one you can do a ton of looks with, like ton of possibilities, just the way the color story is. Look at that, you guys. Oh my gosh, wait till I show you the demo for this. Absolutely stunning shadows. It has, well, obviously 9-pan palette, but in this one it's mostly shimmer shades. It's actually 7 out of the 9 shadows are sparkle or shimmer shadows, and only 2 of them are actually matte. And in this eye look that I'm gonna demo for you, this beautiful shade right there, that beautiful brown there, oh my gosh, I put that in my crease and I was blown away. Like I essentially just swept once and it was like blown out, already blended. Like 1, 2 and it was done. And it was so beautiful on my skin tone. It's like going to be one of my most favorite crease shades. I'm gonna love this shade so much. And probably gonna hit pan. So funny, in such a sparkly eyeshadow palette, that's gonna be one of my favorite shades. So in this look, I went with the green color story. I was thinking of Christmas. This would be great for like a Christmas party. So I kind of like stuck to the green color story here, that beautiful sparkly black that is in this shadow palette. You guys, I wanted to do this eye look in like the sunlight, like the direct sunlight. I do it in natural daylight, all the shadow looks, but in particular for this one, I wanted to go into the sunlight directly to show you the sparkle, because it's a very sparkly, very glamorous holiday night out party kind of look. And then of course I used that beautiful champagne gold and the beautiful shimmery green all over the lid, and then the champagne gold in my inner corners. Absolutely can get a full eye look with this as well. So I only used the green color story, but you can use the blue story here all the way down here. These three could be like a blue one shadow look. These three could be one shadow look. And actually these can be one shadow look, you know, going this way, another shadow look. And this can be another shadow look. I mean, there's a ton of possibilities with this palette. Let me swatch these. Okay, so let me swatch some of these gorgeous, gorgeous shimmery shades. I'm gonna put all shimmer shades on this hand to show you. Oh my gosh, look at that. Isn't that gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. Here's the IG story that, you know, I showed swatching all of them on the back of my arm, the entire palette. Beautiful, beautiful. I mean, look at that silver, you guys. Oh my gosh. Actually, you guys, look at this. This shade is like the only one that doesn't have like sparkles on it. This is a beautifully very slick looking shimmer shadow without sparkles. It's more of a, almost like a chrome looking shadow. Isn't that stunning? I mean, these are absolutely fantastic. I am so, you know, it's not very often I buy something and I go, worth it. Every last dime, especially when it's something more expensive than usual and, you know, for what it is. And then when I go, worth it. Every penny worth it. And that's the feeling you want to feel every time you buy something, especially something more expensive than usual for what it is, right? And that's how I felt about these palettes. So for my final thoughts, these palettes to me, you guys, are worth every penny. I just sat on one and ruined one of them, put it on the chair and sat on it. But it's okay, I put it, dusted it off and made it better for the most part that I could do. Really annoyed. But anyway, I think these are worth every penny. Every penny. These are, you guys, $160 a pop. Yikes, yes. So yeah, $160 each, and so that's like $480 for the three, and then with tax it was over $500. So that is super expensive, but they are worth every penny. I can tell you that much. They are worth every penny because the quality is there. The quality is there. But it's up to you guys to decide if you find it worth the money, no matter how good they are, to spend $160 on eyeshadows. But Louis Vuitton just released $250 eyeshadow palette that only had, how many, is it 4 shadows, 4 or 5 shadows in it? Was it, no, 4 shadow palettes, right? I can't remember now. I did the review. By the way, if you missed my Louis Vuitton, the new Louis Vuitton makeup review, catch it. I'll put a picture of it right here. I actually bought more since that video, so I'll be doing another luxury makeup video, like a luxury roundup, basically, kind of, you know, some of the latest releases coming down the line. Just keep your eyes open. I got a hold of some more items, the small accessories like SLGs, and more makeup from that release. So that's coming up next, probably in a week or so. Stay tuned for that. So I mean, Louis Vuitton released, was it a 5-pan shadow? Why can't I think of how many shadows there was? It was like 4 or 5 shadows for $250, and they aren't even this fabulous. Like, they were good, but they weren't this good. So put it into perspective, right? You guys, 9 shadow palette, same size shadows almost, by the way. That's not bad. I know it's weird saying that, but you know, when you compare it to something like, say, the Louis Vuitton. Well, granted, the packaging isn't as luxurious as the Louis packaging, obviously. But if you want to have like really fancy packaging, you know, that's fine. Again, it's, you know, value or worth or affordability is in the eyes and the wallet of the beholder, right? So it is all up to you guys to decide if spending $160 in each for these palettes is worth it or not. It depends on your wallet, your priorities, your overall life situation, right? For me, it is so worth it. I am so, so happy to have gotten my hands on these, and for the first time, not for the first time, I wouldn't say it for the first time, but like one of the rare times where I buy something more expensive than what they should be and still think that was totally worth every penny. So that's how I feel about this. So I can say that's a pretty good win. What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comment section your thoughts on this collection. Have you gotten a hold of them? They will be available online soon. It's only available in very select boutiques right now. Very difficult to order. Of course, you know, Chanel gave early access to some influencers, and don't know if they got the makeup in PR or not. I mean, those are the ones that came out with their reviews right away, but it wasn't even really available that much through boutiques until like last week. And even then, the fashion boutiques, from what I hear, didn't get it, and I had to order it from a special boutique. So these weren't easy to get a hold of, but they will be probably, hopefully, released online. I don't know much about it. My client advisor doesn't seem to know much about what's going to happen with these. This is kind of like hush hush or whatever. I think it was released a little earlier to some customers than they expected. So hopefully they will be available online. If not, there are certain boutiques that do have them right now. All right, you guys, again, let me know down in the comment section your thoughts. I would love to hear from you guys. Of course, if you want to see luxury makeup reviews like this, or luxury bag, contemporary and heritage luxury brand bag, Selgies, all those kind of reviews, fashion videos, and fragrance reviews, this is the right place for you. Then go ahead and subscribe to my channel and ring the notification bell. Of course, follow me on Instagram and the other one. I will see you guys in my next video.